Yo yo yo, what is going on, boys, and welcome back to the channel once again today, where we are going to be playing with one of the most hated combinations in this game. We are going in with Lumberloon, and what better way to complement that than to throw in the freeze as well, which we're going to take full advantage of right here. I thought I could have got some cheeky damage there off the bat, but we couldn't. But yeah, we're going in for it today, boys, and we're going to go in with a bit of a toxic deck here. You know how we love to do it sometimes over here, and so we're going to be going for it and see what we can get done. Now, we do also have the bowler in here, so this will be perfect for countering this guy's goblin drill, and he's going to go for a barrel on the opposite side. Now, we'll just leave that. We don't need to worry about that. You know, we have a toxic deck. We don't need to care too much about taking that damage, because that's how it works when we have decks like this, boys. You know, decks like this, golem, you just ignore it and you let it happen, and then you'll pick up the damage later. Don't worry. But anyways, we do have the evil wizard in here. I'm gonna have to tornado that. I don't want to invest anything else. We got the evil wizard in here. We got the evil knight in here. So two pretty strong evils, as well as the goblin demolisher, which, you know. Sorry, excuse me, boys. You know, you've seen a lot when it first came out, but it's kind of had a bit of a downgrade since then. It's still a very strong card in my opinion, but it's definitely not as dominant as it was whenever it first got released, and it was just absolutely insane. Speaking of which, the newest update coming out to Clash, they're doing a lot. They're releasing a new goblin card. I don't know why I'm struggling so much. They're releasing a new goblin card, as well as kind of putting out some updates to the Goblin Queen's journey. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I think it's a little bit like, I don't think it's needed, to be honest, but I mean, that's what they want to do. That's where they want to invest their time. Fair enough. And we're going to take this left tower here pretty nicely. Got a pretty nice combination there going. The lumberjack went over to the inferno. The balloon didn't, which was nice, and we just used that freeze to take the tower down. Now, that freeze, the only bad thing about this deck we might notice as we go on is, you know, I don't really have a big spell. I have tornadoes, which what does tornado do on a tower? 58 damage, isn't that great? So we might have a bit of a long journey trying to deal with that, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So we're going to counter that pretty nicely with, and as well as getting the king to activation, and this actually is good for us delaying, because we want to delay this as much as we can, so we can kind of invest a lot of elixir at once, so I haven't to worry too much. We're going to go for the freeze here early and get that all down nice and easily, and then our balloon's going to be onto the inferno. Hopefully our bowler takes this out. That'd be really nice. Yeah, he's not going to defend it, fair enough. Our bowler should also counter this. We'll go for the tornado here and clean that all up really nicely. Oh, we cannot complain one bit about that. Now we'll go for the knight here, and he's going to actually take our tower up the left side with the power of the spells. So what we can do now is back this up with our evil wizard, and then we're going to go in for the lumberjack rush here in just a second. We'll put down the lumberjack now. We'll put down the balloon. Oh, he didn't take our tower. Oh, I thought he did. Okay, hop straight into the second game, boys. And yes, guys, we are back here for game number 2 after I didn't even know I got the win in that last one. I really thought that he took my tower with the poison, but he didn't. So we're happy enough, and we're going straight into game number 2 here, where hopefully we'll keep the streak going, get another nice dominant win, and, you know, hopefully we can keep it up. Now, kind of caught out there without having our tornado in hand, which is going to be a little bit annoying for us. Now, he's just going to do that. That's a big mistake, boy. We're going in for it. And before we get any further, did I just say? No, okay, I don't think I did. Before we get any further, I would just like to apologise. If I sound a bit rough, I am just still recovering from like being a bit sick, so it's a bit of a struggle out here, but I hope you guys don't mind too much. So we're in here into the second game, and this guy's playing against the Hog Rider Mighty Miner deck, or playing with the Hog Rider Mighty Miner deck, which isn't the best for us. But the only thing about this deck is, you know, all it takes is one push for us. So, you know, we don't need to be dominating the game in the early game. That doesn't matter to us. We don't need it. All we need is one last second 9 elixir or 13 elixir with the freeze push, and that will be the game sorted. And this guy keeps misplaying his Teslas, so if we can be smart with this, we can definitely get this win pretty easily. He's not being the smartest with Teslas, knowing that I have Lumberloon and going for the Tesla. I didn't mind the first one because like he didn't know, but now he knows I have Lumberloon and he's still going in for it. It's a bit, I don't know, he needs to be a bit more careful. Now if he wants to go all out up the left side, I will just give him the tower, to be honest. I'm actually going to just do it myself. Let's just go for the Lumberloon here. We're not going to have enough for the freeze, but we can go in for the Lumberloon and see what we can get done. And then if we need to, but the Tesla's going to really get us. Damn, the Evo Tesla coming in clutch again. Evo Tesla is such a good card. I don't know how it's still going the way it is. It's that I don't mind so much just the spawn one or whenever it comes out. It's the death shock that really gets you. So we need to keep our tornado in hand here, speaking of, and make sure we're getting some good activation here, not getting hits on the tower. And Why am I not good enough, boys? Teach me the ways. I don't know. So let's go for the bowler here up the left. We need to start pushing up the left side. We can't allow him to just keep attacking to our tower like that. We'll go for the demolisher here in the center, just a bit too late, and it's the firecracker's going to get a shot off, which isn't ideal. Now what we can do is go for our Lumberloon here, and we have the freeze in hand if we can get to it. We'll go for the freeze right about now. Drop that in right on top of everything. Got to clean all that up. Nice. We're going to get, hopefully, this one push going. We'll go for the tornado here just to pull back the mighty miner. Not let it take out our bowlers quickly. Bowler's still going to be alive. Balloon's going to get a lot of hits off on the tower. We're going to go for the demolisher here. We'll go for the lumberjack as well. It's going to get a hit off. So he's going to catch up on us. We go for the knight in front. We're going to go for the freeze here once this comes up. Nice. We get the freeze off. And can we get anything going? I don't think we can. I think it's going to be too little too late, unfortunately, boys. And that's going to be it for game number 2. And yes, guys, we are back for game number 3 here after a rather unfortunate loss in game number 2. But we'll move forward and hopefully we can end the day quite well. Get a second win here and not have to worry about it too much. So, we're hopping into the third game here against this guy. And he's not really reacting too much so far, so let's just go in for the push here and see what he's going to do. I kind of was thinking he's AFK there. I was about to just cut the video and skip to the next game, but now I've overcommitted massively and I needed to defend. So isn't this just a wonderful situation to be in? Now we're not actually going to take any, if we can defend this, like little to no damage. What? Oh, that was a wonderful start. I honestly thought he was AFK. I was just going to cut it and just go to the next game, because I'm not going to show you guys me just beating an AFK guy. There's no point in that. But that worked out very well. He overcommitted. I thought I was bad, but he just worked out even worse. And the bowler's going to save our day. It's so nice when the I think bowler is such an underrated card. I think it's so strong in these decks, and it just works so well. So what can we do here? We can just leave the freeze for now. We don't need to freeze that. We'll let it, the bowler should get like one shot off, take his health down a little bit, and we just let it do its thing. So let's go for our wizard here in the back. We don't really have anything else to do right now, so we're just going to cycle, get that wizard's card. You know, he kind of still needs to defend. And we also get cycled around to that Evo Knight a little bit quicker, or that Evo Wizard, sorry, not Evo Knight. Let's go for the Lumberloon here, rush here actually. You know, we have it. He's going to go for his E-Barbs, or he's going to go for Pekka. Even better. Okay, so we get the free edge here, we get moving forward, and then we're just going to go for the demolisher. Hopefully demolisher should clean this up for the most part. I'm kind of hoping it won't do too much damage to us, but with the explosion damage and everything, nice. And then we'll just tornado this all back. That'll kill, and we'll take little to no damage, which is very nice. Now we're going to take a big bit to this. That is not ideal, but we get the knight down after we take the shot off. The barb should just lock onto the knight, and it's a sacrificial lamb, but it's one that's worthwhile. So we just need to kind of play this out right now. We have really good. This is our good matchup for us. We just need to not choke it by making bad plays, which is a lot easier said than done sometimes. So let's go for the evil wizard here. Now he's going to go for the E-Barbs into that. Really bad. It's going to work out really well for us, but because it's just going to absolutely clean that up like there's no tomorrow. And then what we can do is go for our demolisher here up high. This is not going to actually target. I thought it would have got that target. It doesn't, which isn't ideal. I'm actually going to go up the left lane here. If he's going to go in for his freeze, or his Inferno over on the right, we can go up the left. He's going to go for his Pekka, but it's going to be too late. He's not even going to go for the Pekka. Okay, we go for bowler, so his battle ram's just going to be absolutely useless against us here, which is going to be nice for us. And what we can do if we really want to is just freeze it as well. So let's just do that, clean it all up, get the wizard going to get some extra DPS down, and that is going to be a nice and easy win for game number 3. Was really in our control the whole time, and nice one, boys. Anyways, guys, this is the deck that we did run for today's video, and as you see, it's so strong. One push is all it takes, and you can break through anyone. You know, you just sometimes if you're playing really good players, they might be able to defend, but this is really just a deck of catching someone, make a mistake, and push, and that's all you need to do is just wait and wait and wait, defend, and eventually you'll see your window of opportunity, and you can just go 9 elixir opposite lane and win the game, and that is just the unfortunateness of Lumberloon, boys. So, if you did enjoy today's video, do be sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all tomorrow for a brand new video, and peace out.